Well, hi everybody. So it's the next day. So yesterday I was pro-tilling, and anyways, I did a tiny bit of pro-tilling this morning, and then I went to go fuel up the tractor, and while I was doing that, they kicked me out of that and put me in a different one. So I'm back in the planting tractor, and I'm heading to a field which I've never driven down this lane before, and I don't even know if I can get to the field from it, but I'm pretty sure I can. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna keep driving and hope I get there. So anyways, I did mention in a couple videos ago, I think, that they got a new grain drill, and here we go. So this is a 40-foot Great Plains grain drill, and yeah, I've never ran it before, so we're gonna take it out and see if I can figure it out. I've been told it's not that bad, and it basically operates the same as the other one. The only difference is we do have some stuff here on the screen. So anyways, we'll see when we get there. Okay, I got rolling here in this field. It was half done, so everything from the main pivot tower out that way is done. So I've just got to go from here to the road. This is only a 3-tower pivot. It's a full circle. So far, this drill is doing good. It really isn't that much different than the other one. You just have to swing wider around the ends because it's wider. And because it's wider, it's also, the hitch is longer. So other than that, it's just you have stuff here on the screen. So it shows the RPM, the speed and the RPMs of the different boxes. And you'd think they'd all want to be the same speed, but it's been calibrated multiple times, and where these RPMs are, where they're running, that's putting out the right amount of seed, so you just go with it, I guess. And then, I don't quite know what everything else does on here. Maybe it doesn't really do anything. I know it'll bring it up and tell you when it isn't planting, so when you run out. So, yeah. So far, it's pretty nice. Okay, I finished the last field. Didn't take very long at all. So, I'll fold it up now. I'm headed to the next field, which is up in here. We're back off the main road a ways, so now I'm just following all these gravel roads, and now it's nice. I know where I'm going. First time I came back here, I was lost, basically, so anyways, come up here, go around, and then it's right over there. Next field, where I was pro-tilling yesterday. Okay, I'm rolling in the next field now here. So I'm working over in this pivot here. So this is the second pivot, and there's 2 pivots in this field. Let me try that again. Yeah, there's 2 pivots, 1 field. So that one over there does a full circle. This one has a backstop there and over there. So it does just over half. It sweeps out over in this area. So I'm going to knock out this one first on this side. That way I can walk this pivot out, plant underneath it, and then I'll start on the other side. And then over there is the pro-till. Over there, I can't hold it very steady, zoomed in like that, but they put a 9510R on it. It's one of the pack tractors from packing silage, but they're done. They finished harvest this morning, so yeah, now all the big tractors are available to do stuff. I think the one that was on the pro-till is going to be going on the manure spreader, I think. So it'll have a different job. But anyway, that tractor should be able to pull it pretty fast. But he's not going very fast. I think he's new to it, the guy who is running it now. Basically, I went to go fuel up the tractor that was on it, and I took it over and they said, hey, we're gonna throw it on this big tractor. Well, anyway, I got excited for a minute, but I didn't get to run it with the big tractor. I think the guy running it, I think he probably ran that tractor on the silage pit, so. Anyways. But I'm okay planting. This is still a pretty fun job. Okay. This is the first thing that I do like about this grain drill. I haven't seen this yet, so I didn't know what I would do, but right here, hopper is low, and it brings up one of them. So, I don't know how much is left at this point, so I'm just going to get it out and go look at them. I know I should be about done at this point. So anyways, we'll see how accurate this is, and if I just need to pull out here or if I can make it down and back. Okay, so here it is here. It's Great Plains. Yeah, so these stairs, this is one thing that I don't understand. These stairs are supposed to have pins to hold them up for when you're driving through the field. The pins fell out or something happened to the pins, but we put zip ties on them to hold them up. Well, the one anyway. This one, this is the second one we've put on this one today, and it's already broken. So anyways, something is up with these stairs and they don't stay, the zip ties can't hold them up, so they'll just have to stay down. Yes, okay. This one's not looking too bad. I think it was this one that threw the warning. Oh, well, it's pretty low over here. So that's pretty good, yeah. So we'll need to slide some of this over. Only problem is I don't have any gloves with me right now because left my gloves in the pickup and I didn't have time to go back and get them when I was taken to this. So I don't really want to touch it because it's got insecticide on it, and my hands end up super red and it doesn't just like brush off or anything. So I'm gonna figure this out, see what I want to do here. Then we gotta head back over there to the seed trailer and fill it up again. Okay, I got it moved around a little bit, so I should be able to make it up and back. The one thing I don't like about this drill is there's nowhere to put a bucket. The old one had a big stand that, or it was the jack, I guess, that when it was hooked up, it'd be up in the air, you can hang a bucket on it. But this actually has a hydraulic jack, so you don't need anything there. And so there's nowhere just to set a bucket on. So at this point, I guess you just have to slide it around a little bit, and then, I don't know. In the end, if you leave a little bit extra in there, you don't get it quite as empty. You're still doing more acres, because this is a much bigger drill. Bigger compartments, so. Okay, I'm filling the last unit here out of the trailer. These are really big boxes compared to the old one. Maybe they don't look like it, but it sure takes a lot longer for this just to fill up. But what I do love is the old one had these shelves that stick out here. So you'd have to fill up and then shove it in by hand if you wanted to fill up the whole thing. This one, and then you'd have to shove it back, and this one just fills up really nice. So, yeah. Anyways, gotta move it. So now I moved to the other side of the field. Got everything done around that pivot, so I've got it, it's moving out so I can plant where it was parked at. Now I've moved to the other side of this pivot here, and that one there. I'm going to plant over so I can move that one over here, and then I've got in between the two there. So, yeah. Over here will take a little bit more time because there's these rock spots that stick out, so you have to plant in between them and stuff, so it'll take a little longer, but it won't be too bad. So. Okay, I've made it over to the side here. So there's these spots here where there's a bunch of rocks, and then there's areas where they were able to get the rock cleaned off. I guess there wasn't as much, so I planted in between them, these spots here. That took a little while. It's not the most convenient to get down up in there, but anyways, it's done now. So I got 2 passes here, and then I've got everything in between the pivot tower right there and the pivot tower over there. So I got everything in between there. So it'll be nice long runs, and we'll see if we can get it done tonight. Okay, I'm back in the middle here. So I got a pivot tower, where is it? Behind the mirror somewhere, over there. Over there, somewhere. Right there. My camera isn't that great now. And then I got one over here. So I'm just doing everything in between there. I don't know if I can do it on one more load. I've done about 29 acres, about 30 acres, and I can do about 40-ish, 35 to 40, somewhere in there. So, I don't know how much is left in here. It'll probably be one more full load and then a partial, probably. And then we'll be done with this field. Go on to the next one. Okay, I emptied the drill here, so I'm here to reload it. And we discovered something that's pretty cool about this drill. So when all these are open and it's dark, you can't see anything back here because the lids block the light from the tractor. So with the old drill, you just kind of squinted and, you know, did as best as you can. But with this drill, you got this switch right here. Look at that. And there's a switch for each lid. Where's the other one? It's at this end. And now you're all lit up. Look at that. And you can easily see what you're doing. Now that is nice. Very nice. So, yeah. Now I can fill and actually see what I'm doing. Okay, here. So I'm shutting down for the night. And I ended up getting a piece of metal caught on one of these blades. Which one is it? It's this one. You can kind of see it right there. So these aren't turning, those openers. So I got a hammer and I'm gonna beat that off. And then anyways, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. It's about 9 o'clock. So yeah, there's a little bit left of this field. Just didn't quite get it done, but I think I've planted over 100 acres today, so that's pretty good. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.